Happy Monday. Welcome to my Monday meditation series where I use my meditation to look at the general energy for the up and coming week. Right now we're going to be talking to my air signs. So that's my Gemini friends, my Libras, and my Aquarius peeps. So the theme is the card that I draw first, and that's going to be kind of an overarching theme for each air sign to look at. And then I'll dive a little deeper, and I also pull a card from an oracle deck. And this week I will be using my healing deck again. And I like to get a feel or sense what energy systems might be beneficial for you guys to work on for the up and coming week to bring about the most balanced and calm energy for you guys. So, all right. Here we go, my air signs. We're going to jump right in with the theme for the week for you all. And the card that showed up was the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So the energy with the Page of Pentacles in reverse is kind of one of like feeling like you're like there's a lack of progress, right? This card in its reverse position, this page really is about learning from our past mistakes. And it suggests that you could be thinking about, or many of you may be thinking about getting some kind of new project or business venture off the ground, right? And you may be trying, but it kind of feels like there's a lack of progress, right? Because that's one of the main themes with this Page of Pentacles in reverse. So although the energy is there and you're thinking about it, there's really some kind of lack of progress, so to speak. So what this card invites you to do with that is to really replenish your energy so that you can regain your focus and your momentum. This is going to call on you guys to reflect and gain knowledge from past experiences that you may consider a failure, but really it's just asking you to learn from them. Our failures are our biggest teachers. And so it's asking you to really look at what you can learn from them, how you can integrate that lesson so that you avoid repeating that mistake in the future, right? And really getting the lesson out of it and the blessing, so to speak. So learning, integration, and by doing so, that will lead to greater successes. So that's the general theme, right? Feeling like a lack of progress and learning from our past mistakes. So the first card I pulled that showed up was the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups was for my Gemini friends, right? So this card, really, a lot of people call the Nine of Cups the wish come true card, right? It really represents contentment and seeing our wishes actually come to fruition, right? So being with the theme this week is about lack of progress and needing to learn from past mistakes. I'm really feeling that my Gemini friends are wanting to bring in this, the emotional kind of contentment that represents the energy of the Nine of Cups, right? Cups are about our emotions. So this card reminds you to lean into gratitude and to really focus on all that you have and to allow yourself to enjoy life's pleasures, right? Leaning into gratitude, taking that energy of filling up your cups to bring about pushing through the theme this week, which is about feeling like lack of progress. So that's what I'm kind of feeling for my Gemini friends, right? You're trying to bring about this energy of the Nine of Cups. So those are the things that I would lean into. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And for the healing deck, my oracle card, the message in the card that showed up for my Gemini friends reads, the root cause of all disease is a negative attitude about taking care of yourself. How can you define taking care of yourself? Create a new self-care practice today. Observe your comfort level when it comes to being good to yourself. Discomfort is a wise teacher. Solar plexus for my Geminis are jumping out at me. And I would also say as a secondary, go ahead and look at your sacral center, right? Because, you're wanting to bring in this energy this week. We're really trying to let go of feeling like there's a lack of progress. We're trying to integrate our lessons so that we can bring about the highest energy of the Nine of Cups, which is really complete emotional contentment, really feeling like you're able to bring everything you want into fruition. So those are the two centers I would look at, solar plexus and sacral chakra for my Geminis. And next we move to my Libra friends. And the card that presented this week for you guys is the King of Wands in its reversed position, right? In its upright position, this is always my entrepreneur card, right? It's somebody who's really bringing about their dreams, their passions, and has kind of mastered that, right? As kings are about mastery. But when he shows in his reversed position, instead of the mastery and the vision and the long-term views, it's calling on us to maybe look at if we're setting unrealistic goals for ourselves or for others, right? So this card, the energy in reverse, it's asking you on how you can improve leadership skills as well, right? So if you're in a leadership position, it could be asking you to really look at developing your leadership skills and setting realistic goals, not only for yourself, but for your team members, right? And on a personal level, it's, the same kind of thing. It's still about long-term vision, and it really cautions you in its reversed position of being impulsive and to really get focused on bringing about a clear vision and the long-term aspects of that. So that's what you guys are looking at, really getting clear on your vision so you can kind of break through feeling lack of progress, really taking the time to learn and integrate from past experiences so that we can move forward and not repeat those same patterns again, but kind of push through that and expand a bit. And with my Oracle deck, this is the card that presented for my Libra friends. Don't ask to understand the secrets of the universe, but simply to know what this moment means. It's easy to get lost in endless speculation. So today, release the need to know why things happen as they do. Instead, ask for the insight to recognize what you're meant to learn. There you go, driving home that message again, right? It's a time of learning lessons and integrating those lessons, right? And that was kind of driven home for my Libras with the King in reverse, because he's about long-term vision and, really planning and seeing that vision through. So get clear on your vision, my Libra friends. And for you guys this week, it's throat chakra, our communication hub. And finally, we're going to close out my air signs with my Aquarius friends. And you guys this week, you got the Knight of Swords and in its reverse position. So in its upright position, knights are all about action, right? And in its upright position, this is one of the fastest moving knights. He's quick thinking, he's sharp, he is just go, 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 and just has this incredible energy about him. But when this card shows up in its reverse position, there's two things that usually jump out to me. And one is burnout, right? I'm cautioning my Aquarius friends, if you're feeling like you're burnt out, that is a message that comes with this Knight of Swords. This card is, again, upright, ambition, action-oriented, but in its reversed, the energy it carries is more about being unfocused and feeling exhausted and burnt out. So if this shows up, and if that's resonating for my Aquarius friends who are listening, it can talk about being super motivated and having a lot of energy, right, that you want to channel, but that you're just needing to redirect that energy somehow. And it's warns you of being impulsive, and it just calls on you to slow down so that you don't completely burn out. I would say for you guys this week, grounding is going to be super, super important, especially if that's resonating for you as far as feeling burnt out. And if you feel like you've been putting in a lot of energy, but not seeing the results you want, do some grounding, recharge. And the centers for you this week are going to be throat chakra and sacral chakra. So throat chakra, getting clear on your on what it is you want, and our sacral chakra is about bringing in pleasure. And the card that presented for my Aquarius friends reads, ask for guidance in seeing the truth concealed in your personal challenges. Bless your difficulties and ask to see their hidden guidance. Have the courage to accept what you discover and to initiate whatever action your healing requires. All right, air signs, that's what I have for you this week. Wishing you all a beautiful next couple of days here, and I will catch you next Monday. Take care, guys.